Danny Flexen here for SecondsOut with our old friend Frank Warren. Frank, bit of a last minute change at the press conference today, and it was due to be the final press conference for Saturday's show. Now we're looking for a new opponent for Daniel Dubois.
I don't know, it's just funny, just as I was doing the last interview, I got a message saying that the Home Office over here had been in touch with Ghana, and there's a chance that he may get the visa now. I don't know. So, but we're going to make a decision today, early evening, whether, obviously if he's not in Lati, then we've got to try and find someone else, which is a problem because obviously you've only got a limited pool that you can go to, because we can't bring anybody in from abroad now because of the time, because of the board regulations and so forth, and if there's somebody around. So it's a tough thing. I feel sorry for Daniel, I feel sorry for the fans, but hopefully Lati will get in. But if he doesn't, as I say, we'll make an announcement this evening, but whatever happens, we will run a show.
What we're now going to be announcing at the press conference, or what you're going to be announcing at the press conference, is Joe Joyce signing with you on a promotional deal. Give us the details of that deal, and what made you sign Joe Joyce. Is it simply because of the Dubois fight in the summer?
No, it's a various reasons. First of all, Richard, I spoke to Joe when he was going to turn professional. His team, Sam and Adam, his lawyer Adam Morari, we've been talking to me and talking to my son George about trying to do something with us, and obviously he's a good friend of mine, Richard Schaefer, he's promoter in he's American promoter. We decided to put something together, an offer together, which we did. They accepted it, and we'll be promoting him together, Richard and I, and we're really looking forward to him making his debut in Queensbury on the undercard of Billy Joe's fight on the 18th of May at Stevenage.
And you've of course got the rights to promote Dubois against Joe Joyce for the vacant British heavyweight title. Is that likely to happen? I think July 20th has been rumoured.
It depends what happens now regarding Daniel, because there's a spanner in the works for Saturday. But we'll be having a presser next week with because we're in a good position with the heavyweights now. We think we've got the three best European, maybe three of the best in the world. The next generation of heavyweights in Daniel, Nathan Gorman, and Joe. So they'll fight each other. And we'll make those fights happen, but next week we'll be making an announcement as to when and where. Obviously Joe's got a fight, as I mentioned earlier, on the 18th of May. Nathan's had a problem with one of his children, which interrupted his training. And, touch wood, thank God his son's much better now. I'm really pleased for him and his family. And obviously, as I say, until we find out what happens with Daniel, it's all up in the air at the moment. But we will get that all resolved over the weekend and make announcements. Whatever happens, the three of them will be fighting on that card. It's the 13th of July, isn't it? 13th of July at the O2.
Yeah, I kind of preempted my next question by saying the 20th. Obviously, Matchroom are running a show at the O2 on the 20th. Would you be happy to go kind of the week before at the same venue?
Well, we booked the venue. Must be at least, I would think, at least 6 weeks ago. Obviously, we've not announced the show because all the guys are all got fights and he's working on this. That's how it is. We're in a week. The shows will be what they are. The public have got a choice. They either go and buy tickets for our one or their one, or buy tickets for both. Our show will be a good quality show. It'll be with meaningful fights.
You mentioned about having the three best next generation heavyweights. I wanted to ask you, your top three heavyweights at the moment are arguably Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois and Tyson Fury. Matchroom's top three, arguably, Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, Dave Allen. Who's got the better trio at the top there?
Well, I would obviously say us. I think there's more. I think you've got to put Nathan Gorman in there. I couldn't
think of a fourth Matchroom one to compare to.
Well, they haven't. So we got the best four. They've got their best three, and we've got our best four. But the fact of the matter is, I think in all departments, I think we got the better fighters. I like Dillian. I think he's really done well for himself. He's a free agent, as far as I know. He's not got a contract with anyone. He may be fighting on the Matchroom show. I don't know, but I like Dillian, and he should be fighting to find out who is the best out of him. He should have been fighting Anthony Joshua. That didn't happen for whatever reason. But the bottom line is, we've got some very good talent. Tyson Fury doesn't need me to bang the drum for him. His talents and skills speak for himself. I mean, he's what is called a lineal champion. He went to he won the title convincingly off of all those not all those years, about 3 or 4 years ago, off of Klitschko, and he went out to the States and got robbed in the fight against Dillian Whyte. So he is what he is. Sorry, why Dillian Whyte? Oh, God, Dillian Whyte. Dillian, just signed it.
Dillian on the mind, yeah.
Yeah, Freudian slip. Again.
Just one final question on.
So the bottom line is that it's that's my opinion is the best, and Daniel. We signed Joe and we're joint promoters, but Daniel is the guy that I've really been pushing, along with Nathan. They're good heavyweights. These are good quality young. Those two of them are two quality young heavyweights. I mean, they're early 20s, 21, 22.
Just one final question on this signing. What can Joe Joyce bring to the table for you, and what can you do to help Joe Joyce progress?
What he brings, he's a winning fighter. He's obviously, people know who he is. What he brings to the table is the fact that he's got a great world ranking. He holds one of the WB golden belt. He owns that. He's the mandatory now for the European title. So he brings that to the table, and they're good fights that we can make, and hopefully, obviously, what he brings to the table, it makes it easiest to make the fights that the fans want to see.
Are you tempted to keep him and Dubois apart now that you're controlling both their destinies?
Not even about that. I mean, that statement that's gone out, as I say, we will make an announcement about that next week once we know where we are and what's happening with Daniel.
Brilliant. Frank Warren, thank you for your time, and best of luck with the presser. Cheers.